everyone, welcome back to my lab and today's video, which is going to be an empties video. If you're new to empties videos, it's basically where I go through my beauty trash. I let you know what's bad, what's okay, and what I absolutely cannot live without. Before we get into the video, if you're new here, I'm Yori. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Hope you're going to enjoy this one and consider subscribing so you can join me for a future one. Now, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get into my empties. Now, as we're going through these, please pardon my dust. They have been sitting in my empties bin collecting a lot of dust, and so they're not looking so good, but it's trash after all. I do recycle all of these things. Almost everything here is recyclable. So let's go ahead and start. It should be a quick one because I have everything organized in categories. Let's start with my candles, which I absolutely love, all of them except for one. So I'm going to take you through the ones that I absolutely love, and I'll let you know which one I would not recommend. First, we have the Lab Unwind Nectarine and Black Tea. I've got two from the Ulta Beauty collection. These are the Crisp Apple Scented Soy Blend candles. These were really nice and I was happy to get them on sale. We have Celeste Island Mango and Driftwood. This one is really nice. It smells kind of like a campfire but with a sweet scent. Really interesting. Next, we have the Sand and Paws Tropical Citrus Candle. This one is supposed to neutralize pet odor. I do have two cats and a dog, so this was a nice addition to my candle collection and I did enjoy it. Next, we have the DW Home Richly Scented Candle in the fragrance Lava. This was another one that had that campfire kind of scent. It's the Manly Indulgence Warm Beachwood fragrance. This one I really loved. It's the Everyday Luxe Sparkling Prosecco candle infused with essential oils. This one had a lot of throw. The scent carried throughout my house. And last and definitely least, this is the Tommy Bahama Caribbean Breeze candle. Now I'll tell you why, or you can see why I don't recommend this at all. It burns so strangely. Now it smells amazing. It's right on my scent profiles of coconut and fruity fragrances, but look at how horribly it burned. Like, it's so uneven, and I burned all the candles in the same place in my house, so this one really has no excuse for burning so badly. So as I mentioned, I recommend all of them except for the Tommy Bahama one. It was horrible. I typically pick up my candles at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Nordstrom Rack. Of course, I haven't been in store in a long time, and so unfortunately I'm without my candles at this time, and those were all I had left. Let's move on to some body care products. First, I have this one by Pure, and I think it's by the Pure Cosmetics brand. I picked it up on Outlook, and it is the Georgia Peach Sweet Tea Sugar Scrub. I prefer sugar scrubs to salt scrubs because I find the salt scrubs kind of irritate my skin a little bit. I picked this one up on Outlook, as I mentioned. I had no idea that Pure Cosmetics had scrubs. I enjoyed this one. It was really fragrant. It smelled like really ripe peaches, and it was a very pleasant experience. I definitely would pick up more of these. Next, we have something from Harper and Airy. These are the exfoliating sugar cubes. Now, this was something I got in a FabFitFun box, I believe, and it's really in the shape of sugar cubes, just larger ones. And it's an exfoliating sugar scrub where you take one of the cubes, you dampen it a little bit, and then you can squeeze it so that it crumbles a little bit, and then you can scrub your body with it. I liked it because it wasn't messy at all. You don't have to like be scooping a more creamy kind of exfoliator. You just pick up a cube and then you go from there. So this was actually really nice. I enjoyed these. I think that there are other brands that make these, and this one was in the Juice Cleanse fragrance. It really did. It was green and it kind of felt like a juice cleanse. I really enjoyed this one. Next, we have some lotion. This is the Human and Kind Skincare with a Conscience Body Souffle. This one was okay. I don't remember too much what it smelled like right now. A little bit florally, which is not my preferred fragrance, so it was okay. I got it in a subscription box, emptied it out, but wouldn't repurchase. This one is the Beekman 1802 Lang Lang and Tuberose Goat Milk Hand Cream. This one was a gift. I didn't purchase this one, and this one was nice for hand cream, but I think that the Lang Lang fragrance is a little bit strong for me. A little too powdery for my preference, so not something I would repurchase. Here's something I enjoyed. This is the Physicians Formula body butter, and it lasted me about 2 uses because it's hard to tell, but this is a very shallow tub. Like, the packaging is definitely deceiving. It was really nice. They should sell this individually in a larger size because it smells pretty good. Not exactly like the butter bronzer, but butter bronzer-esque. Here we have a body butter from the Body Shop. This is the coconut one. I really enjoy coconut fragrances. This was actually really nice. I enjoyed it and I would definitely pick it up whenever the Body Shop goes on sale at Ulta. And this is the one that I can't live without. This is always in my empties in some form. This is the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. This is the travel size one and I really love this. The only reason why I don't have more of these in my empties right now is because I bought the Biggie Boom Boom one during the holiday season and I'm still working my way through that, but I absolutely love this. Let's move on to body washes. This one is from the Body Shop and it's in the fragrance coconut. It's just like the lotion. It was part of a gift set. I really enjoyed this one. Again, something I would pick up on a sale at Ulta. Here we have the Rituals. This is the Ritual of Sakura and it is a foaming shower gel. This is the second time that this has been in my empties. The first one I received as a gift with purchase from Ulta Beauty. This one I believe I received in a Boxy Luxe box and I was happy to receive it again because I do like it, but it's not necessarily something I would seek out myself. It doesn't last me that long. It comes out like a mousse and it suds up really nicely. It functions really well, smells really nice, but I don't think it lasts that long. Here's one that I received. I think this was a point perk from Sephora. It is the L'Occitane shower oil in the almond scent. I love coconut, I love almond, all of those scents I really enjoy. And this is really nice. I enjoy it for shaving my legs because I find that it doesn't suds up as much as I would prefer. If my soap doesn't lather, I feel like it's not working. So this one does, it's just a very light lather, not enough for my preference, but I do enjoy it for shaving my legs and it leaves them really moisturized. Just be careful because this can make your tub very slippery. So let's move on to hair care. I have the large size of the Living Proof No Frizz conditioner. I'm still working on the shampoo. For some reason the shampoo is lasting me longer than the conditioner, and I have to say I love the shampoo and conditioner. I really enjoy it, but not in this size. By the time I finally emptied this, I was sick of it. It smells really good and it works really well on my hair, although I do find that it weighs it down a little bit, and I've been enjoying the Verb Ghost line a little bit more. So it took me forever to get through this. I would buy it again, but again, not in this size. It just takes too long and I like to cycle my hair products so that my hair doesn't get used to something. And so yeah, not at this size, but it is a good product. Another conditioner was a gift that I received with an order from Beautylish. This is the Sacha Juan Stockholm and it is the hair repair. It's like a conditioner. It's an intense hair treatment with silk technology for damaged and stressed hair, promotes regeneration, blah blah blah. Like I said, I received this as a gift and it was fine. I was using this whenever I was using my clarifying shampoo. I would use it afterwards and it hydrates your hair fine, but the fragrance on this thing is super perfumey, like in a powdery kind of way. You know what they call old lady scents, kind of like that. I don't like the smell at all. Luckily it didn't linger in my hair, but because of the scent, it's not something I would pick up or recommend at all. I do have another one of my Olaplex Hair Perfectors number 3. I hear that Sephora is carrying this in a larger size now, which is nice. I really enjoy this as a treatment for my hair. I use it about once a week or so, and the way you apply it is you apply it before you actually shampoo your hair, and it just kind of seals the cuticle a little bit, and it's a very nice hair treatment. It reduces frizz and damage to your hair and things like that, so I do enjoy it, and I keep one of these in rotation in my collection always. A couple of dry shampoos. This is my go-to by Batiste. It's the dry shampoo in the pink pineapple fragrance. I picked this up when it was like buy one get one half off at Ulta or something like that. My favorite, oh, my washer is unbalanced. Hopefully it straightens itself out. Okay, sure my downstairs neighbors love that. In any case, my favorite fragrance is the coconut one, but this one works out really well. And I really enjoy Batiste. I think it's a great product for the price, and I always have these in my collection. A product I do not enjoy at all, this is the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. This is a sample size. I got it in like a Sephora favorite set or something like that. This is the one that's supposed to be the highest level of cleansing, and honestly, this is too much for my hair. The minute I put it on, my hair feels really dry, like almost like hay, and I don't like that feeling. Now I realize that it no longer feels oily, but then it just kind of goes to the opposite end of the spectrum and I don't enjoy it at all. People love this stuff, but not me. Not at all. Here's something that's always in my empties, my secret clinical strength invisible solid stress response. I swear by the stuff, the only deodorant I ever use. I do have one of my Clarisonics Radiance brush heads. They've redone these. This was the old one. I'm using another one that I had in my collection. I haven't tried any of the new ones yet, so you'll have to let me know what you think about those. And the last body care kind of item was this mask. I got this in a FabFitFun, I think. This was the super hydrating hand mask, and it was basically just 2 gloves which you put on your hands, and it's just a treatment for your hands. I get really dry skin, especially in the winter time, and now that we are washing our hands even more than usual, treatments like this are really nice. So this was Nails Inc. London, and it's the Thirsty Hands. I did enjoy this, and if I remember, I would throw this into my Ulta order if I ever need to get free shipping or something like that, something I would definitely consider picking up again. Let's move on to skincare. I have 3 cleansers. The first one that I have is by Tula. This is something that I received in a FabFitFun or a BoxyCharm. It is the Tula Probiotic Skincare Purifying Face Cleanser. This had 6.7 fluid ounces, and honestly, it took me forever to get through this. Literally forever, and I used it twice a day. Now, I wouldn't recommend this for someone with my skin type, which is dry, because by virtue of being purifying, I find it a little bit drying, and it gives you kind of that squeaky clean kind of tight feeling to your skin after you use it. So I would always go in with like a really hydrating moisturizer and treatments afterwards. It works fine to cleanse your skin. It's just not necessarily for my skin type. And then after I got this one in a FabFitFun, I went and I got another one in a BoxyCharm. So I have it in my collection, and I will eventually get to it, but it's not my favorite, and I would not purchase it. Here we have one by Kiehl's. I think that I received this one in a Camera Ready Cosmetics box. I don't remember exactly, but this one is the Kiehl's Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash, and it's actually for normal to oily skin type, which again is not my skin type, but I didn't find it overly drying. I thought it was fine. There was no fragrance to it at all. Yeah, it just smelled kind of like soap, and it was okay. I made it through this one pretty quickly, but not necessarily something I would seek out, especially since it's not for my skin type. Here we have one by Ole Henriksen. This is from the Truth line, and it is the Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. I received this one in a Trend Mood box, and I worked my way through it. It kind of took a long time to get through this one as well. It's 5 fluid ounces. I did enjoy this one. It does have a similar scent to the entire Truth line, which is vitamin C infused. It has that orange kind of fragrance to it. It is fragrance that's added, so if you have a fragrance sensitivity, I wouldn't recommend it for you. In terms of cleansing, it does cleanse my skin really, really nicely. It works really well with my Clarisonic, and I did enjoy it, but I wouldn't purchase it because my favorite cleanser is the Youth to the People Kale, the green cleanser. That's the one that I absolutely love, but I have so many cleansers from subscription boxes and things like that in my collection that I'm just not allowing myself to purchase that one until I get through some of these. It was nice to try it, I liked it, but it doesn't top my favorite. Here we have the Kopari Coconut Rose Toner. People love this, and as a toner it works okay, but I'll be honest, I don't like rose fragrances, and the coconut is not powerful enough to kind of override the rose fragrance, and as such, I don't enjoy this product. I did use it as a toner, and I enjoyed it okay as a toner, but the fragrance makes me kind of steer away from this, and so I wouldn't repurchase this. I got this one in a BoxyCharm, and so I wanted to go ahead and use it. Again, it's just okay, but I don't enjoy the rose fragrance at all. Here's a toner that I was actually really curious about. This one is by Youth to the People, and because I like their cleanser so much, I thought I was gonna love this one. This one is the Kombucha 11% AHA Exfoliation Power Toner. This thing is so sticky. I hate it so much. It just goes to show that you can find something you love and something you hate from the same brand, but I absolutely hated it. There was a night where I applied it, one of the first nights I used it, where I was feeling really lazy, and I washed my face and I went with a toner and I went to bed, and when I was laying down I was like, why is my face so sticky? And it was this. I literally had to get up and wash my face again because it was uncomfortably sticky. So I went ahead and I finished it, but making sure to apply product over it to get rid of the sticky feeling. I don't recommend this at all. Let's move on to some serums. And speaking of sticky, this is the Glow Recipe Pineapple C Bright Serum. I like using vitamin C in my skincare routine because I have a little bit of discoloration and dark spots on my skin, and I like the brightening that vitamin C provides. I was really curious about this product by Glow Recipe when it came out, and I was lucky enough to receive it. I think it was in a BoxyCharm or something like that, and I was excited to try it out, and it smells like you've taken a can of pineapple rings to a picnic, let it sit in the sun for a long time, and then come back to it hours and hours and hours later. Kind of smells like that. And when you put it on, it has that kind of pineapple juice consistency as well, and I really hate feeling sticky. So when I apply it, even though it honestly doesn't feel sticky, it feels like you're applying pineapple juice to your face, and it kind of gets into my head as if it's sticky, and so I didn't really enjoy it that much because of that. I did find it was brightening and it looked really nice underneath my skincare, but I will just get my vitamin C elsewhere. This is not going to be repurchased. Here's one that my daughter received as gratis, and she gave it to me since it is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, and it is the Synchronized Recovery Complex number 2. It's a dropper bottle, and this is the 1 fluid ounce size. This is like $100 product, but she received it in gratis and she gave it to me. I liked it. I think it's okay as a serum. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't necessarily go out and purchase it, especially at that price tag, and I have other serums around that I need to get through, so not necessarily one that I would seek out, but if she gave it to me again, I would definitely accept. The last serum is something from Juice Beauty. I got this in a Boxy Luxe box as well, and this one is the Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Booster Serum. Now, I don't know about this brand, if it's gimmicky by the name being Juice Beauty or whatever the case may be. It says it's formulated with organic ingredients. As a serum, it was okay. I enjoyed it. This is another like $100 product, and I can't say that it's gonna be worth that price tag. There are other serums that I enjoy more, like the Shiseido one. I really like that one. I have another one of these in my collection, and I will use it gladly, but not necessarily something I would seek out myself. I have a mask. This is something else that arrived in a BoxyCharm. This is the Dr. Brandt Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask. I actually enjoyed this one. It's sort of a green gel-like mask, and you apply it on. It feels thick but not uncomfortable, and when you wake up in the morning, you can still feel the hydration. Like when you rinse off your face, you still feel like you have a little bit of the mask on, and it does give you a really nice hydrated look. Supposedly it has a biotic balancing complex in it. I enjoyed it. If I got this again, I would definitely use it, but I have a lot of masks in my collection right now, so I'm not going to intentionally go out and buy this one. I have something for First Aid Beauty. This is the Fab Skin Lab Retinol Eye Cream with triple hyaluronic acid. My under eye area is my area of most concern with regard to skincare or my face in general, and I thought that this would help with maybe like the under eye crinkles or crinkles, you know, smile lines in the corner. To be honest, I didn't really notice a difference. I didn't get the drying effect that people complain about when you're using retinols, but probably this is a very, very mild version of retinol. My friend Alice said that First Aid Beauty products are typically really mild. I didn't really suffer from any added dryness under my eyes, so it was fine, but not necessarily something I would repurchase again. I have 2 moisturizers. The first one was something that I received in a Beautylish box just as a free sample with purchase, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I used this one until the very last drop. I absolutely love this moisturizer, especially under makeup. It gives you such a nice kind of slip to your skin that makeup lays over it so well, and it's really beautifully hydrated. I loved wearing it when I wasn't wearing any makeup. I definitely repurchased this one and highly recommend this one. It is beautiful. This is a similar product that I received. I think this one was in an Ipsy when I still subscribed to Ipsy, which I don't anymore. This is the Skin Dew Coconut Water Cream, and it's actually very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. It doesn't smell as good, that's for sure, but it has the same consistency. The first ingredient is aloe leaf juice, which is the first ingredient in one of my favorite foundations by Ilia, and I think my skin just absolutely loves that ingredient, and so I really liked it. I've never seen this sold anywhere. It's by One Love Organics. I've never seen it. This is just a little sample size that came in my Ipsy box, but you know, I might take a picture of this one, make sure I remember when I'm looking to purchase a moisturizer, because again, my beauty boxes have left me well stocked with moisturizers. Though I did buy the Charlotte Tilbury one, but that one is like extra special. Moving right along, I have a pack of the Shiseido facial cottons. I actually found 2 packs of these at TJ Maxx. The regular price of this at Sephora is I think $12, and I found them at TJ Maxx for $5, so I picked up 2 packs. That was definitely a good price. Definitely beats the Sephora sale and everything. So I went ahead and I grabbed those. I always keep these in my collection. I love to use them for toner, and I like to use them for eye makeup remover, like the one by Lancome. I like to use it for that as well. I have a couple of lip balms. The first one is something that I had in an Oribe kit. This is the Balm Essence Lip Treatment and it's just their lip balm, and it comes in a pot. It doesn't have any specific scent, and I didn't really enjoy this one, honestly. It was a 7-gram size, and it took me a while to get through it. It worked okay, but it definitely didn't beat out some of my favorites by Laneige or Bite Beauty. So I think this was just okay. I made it through, but I wouldn't recommend this or repurchase it. Here's another gift from my daughter, and this is the avocado oil lip hydrator, and this is by Sorella Apothecary. Never heard of this brand. This was a gift from my daughter. She gave it to me and she said she really loved it, and honestly I didn't. I thought it had like granules inside it, and when I would apply it I would feel not grit but definitely granules, which once I kind of blended out my lips they dissolved, like they popped. Maybe they were kind of moisturizing pellets or something, but I didn't really enjoy that texture, and so I wouldn't seek this out on my own. Next we have a little mini from Bite Beauty, and this one was in the candy cane fragrance. It was in a kit that I bought maybe 2 holidays ago before they went entirely vegan. I enjoyed the regular agave one without the color or fragrance, but this candy cane one, I really didn't enjoy it, and so I'm glad I finished it, but out it goes. I have 3 more products. The first is an Urban Decay All-Nighter travel size setting spray. I have another little one like this that I had as a gift with purchase, and I'm definitely gonna keep that bottle once I finish it. I do enjoy this for whenever I need to wear my makeup for a very long time or stage makeup, because it really sets my face. Like, it locks everything in and it lasts all day. I do find that the Milani one works really similarly, and it's much more affordable than this one, but I do recommend it, and I do think it's a good product. Next, I have the e.l.f. Makeup Remover Pen, and it's kind of a felt tip pen that has makeup remover on it, and you have to keep turning the tip so that it kind of keeps the moisture. You store it upside down so that the liquid keeps going downward. I liked this at first. I thought I did. But then I just found it kind of annoying to use, and I figured it'd be better to just learn how to do wing liner better. I used to use it to clean up my eyeliner mistakes, but I got a little bit better at doing my eyeliner, and so I won't repurchase this. But if you find that you want to correct those kinds of mistakes, then maybe this is something you might want to look at. It's from e.l.f., so it's affordable. I just think it's okay. Last but not least, we have a brow pencil, and this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I have mine in the shade Ash Brown. I like that it has a spoolie and that it's double-sided. It's one of the thinner type of pencils, kind of like the Anastasia Brow Wiz or the Benefit Precisely My Brow. What I don't really like about it is that the 2 sides are different ends. The 2 sides are different sizes. So the longer one is supposed to cover the pencil and the shorter one covers the spoolie. But I very frequently just grabbed whichever and I jammed my pencil into the shorter one. So that was kind of annoying. I know it's a small irritation. Also, I found this pencil to be a little bit more waxy than I prefer, and I had to press a lot harder to get the hair-like strokes, and nowadays I've switched to using brow powders. I have other pencils in my collection which I will work through. They're convenient to use, but I prefer brow powder. It lasts forever, and I have a really good brush which allows me to do my brows very nicely, so this is just okay. If I were gonna buy another brow pencil, it would be the one from Benefit. That's everything for my empties video. Hopefully I worked my way through fairly quickly. I am so excited to put all this stuff in the trash. I have had it for way too long and it's been collecting a lot of dust. If you enjoyed my video and if you have any thoughts to share, please leave those in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, as I would love to see you really soon for a future video. I hope you're doing really well, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye-bye.